We are currently trying to conceive for baby number 2. We've been trying since January, so we are 9 months in, and I have had 4 periods in that time. I've got PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome. I've had irregular cycles my entire life, which I always thought was down to my chronic illness messing up my cycles. But alas, I discovered that I've got PCOS whilst we were trying for our first baby, and it took us a year to conceive then. My periods came back just before I was 1 year postpartum, and they have been much longer and much more irregular than they were pre my pregnancy. My last 2 cycles were 59 days and then 76 days long. Great. And my kid is almost 2.5 years old now, and so a lot of my mum friends that I met when he was a baby are either pregnant with their seconds or second babies are already here, and obviously I'm really happy for them, but it is hard to be around a lot of second pregnancies. So this is how I personally cope with being in the whole TTC trying to conceive stage. Easier said than done, but being present in the moment and being grateful for what I have. I have a beautiful family. My toddler is incredible. He is the love of my life. I am obsessed with him. Life is honestly really good right now. I try to enjoy things that I wouldn't be able to do or would be a lot less fun if I were pregnant or had a newborn or were breastfeeding. So we went on holiday recently, went to my friend's hen party and wedding, went to the Eras tour twice this summer, and I was so ill in my first trimester with my son, and so I wouldn't have been able to do any of that had I been in that state. I'm making plans and making sure that I have things in the calendar to look forward to. So if I'm not pregnant, then I have this fun thing that I can do. But if I am pregnant and plans have to change, then plans can change. Things can be cancelled and moved around. And I'm trying to stay away from pregnancy announcements where possible. Obviously, it's not that easy because they can just spring up on you and you weren't expecting it. But for instance, in my Patreon Discord server, there are lots of people who are trying to conceive. There are also lots of people who are pregnant. And so we have 2 separate spaces for talking about those things so people can avoid or tune in depending on where they are at. So that's what I'm doing to kind of help the mental and emotional side of trying to conceive.